The door slammed open. Madison staggered in, reeking of club smoke and cheap perfume. I sat in the dark, the TV light on my face. Didn't know you were still up, sweetheart, she slurred. You've been gone since 7, I said. It was nearly 3. She shrugged off the time. Time passes quickly when you're not trapped in this dull house with your miserable energy. I stood slowly. You're drunk, and you're boring. She accused me of having a pity party. My fists clenched. You blew the rent money at the Velvet Room, dancing with new friends? She laughed, bragging that my pride was worth more than my paycheck. That check paid your parents' mortgage for 2 years, and they still see you as a burden. The conversation ended with my final declaration. I can't wait for tomorrow. Divorce court. She froze for a beat, then laughed, slamming the bedroom door. I stood trembling, finally realizing I had been conned in the transaction of our love. The next day, the courthouse smelled of old paper. Madison sat across the aisle, sunglasses on, smugly chewing gum. My lawyer presented my records. The judge was swift. I kept the house and assets in my name. Madison got compensation and her car. As we left, her father hissed, "You humiliated my daughter." I replied, "She accomplished that on her own." As I walked to my truck, Madison chased me. "You owe me more than this." "I gave you everything," I countered. "You went looking for more." She laughed, brittle now, threatening I would die alone in my house. "At least I'm not still performing like the star of a reality show that was canceled 2 seasons ago," I shot back. The slam of her car door was the final sound of our marriage. Arriving home, I opened the windows wide, letting the air flush out the years of arguments. I realized I wasn't angry or sad. I was just cleanly exhausted. 2 days later, the doorbell rang. It was Grace, Madison's sister. She stood small and hesitant. "I know this feels strange," she whispered, "but she lied about everything. She made you sound like a monster, and I just sat there." She confessed she was too scared of Madison's control to speak up. I wanted to finally stop feeling like a coward. I assured her, "You are not a coward. You just grew up in the same storm I did." A few days later, Grace showed up late at night. She handed me her phone, screenshots of Madison's backup account. It was a folder of explicit messages, photos, and timestamps showing Madison cheating for months, long before the separation. "I just couldn't carry that secret any longer," Grace confessed. We uploaded the proof that night, just the clean truth. The reactions were immediate. The final confrontation came when Madison broke into my house, eyes wild. "You think humiliating me will make you a hero?" she shrieked, demanding to know where Grace was. "Your guidance broke her, Madison," I said. "You didn't nurture her, you erased her." Then Grace walked in, calm and composed. "You do not belong here," Madison spat. "This is no longer your home," Grace countered. Madison accused me of saving her. Grace simply said, "He doesn't have to save me. I saved myself." Madison stormed out, defeated. Grace and I stood in the quiet morning light, breathing the same air. Later, sitting on the porch swing, Grace rested her head on my shoulder. She confessed she still waits for the next catastrophe. "I used to believe justice was loud," she said softly. "But now I think it's just the quiet triumph of truth finding a place to finally settle." I knew then that the last page of betrayal had been definitively turned. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to help grow our channel and keep it alive for more.